All right, now we've got 4 more multiple choice questions in listening part 3. And you see some options are really short, so it means these questions will not be very difficult. Questions are difficult when options are very, very long, right? Okay, Holly's work placement tutorial. Work placement. Work placement means there is a job agency, right? They give you jobs. For example, if they have a job, and you go to, we also call it employment exchange, right? So they offer you different jobs. Now, Holly is the name. Holly's work placement tutorial. Tutorial means they're going to give you the basic information about that work agency. Okay, Holly has chosen the Orion Stadium placement because why has she chosen this work placement? Work placement means employment agency where they offer you jobs. Okay, so why has she chosen this work placement? Option A involves children. Now, if it involves children, like you have to work with children, for example, you're going for a school job, so school job involves children, right? So if she's chosen this because of children, A is the right answer. Option B, outdoors. Like you have to go in the field and she likes it very much. That's why she's chosen this. Then B is the right answer. And option C, it sounds like fun. So if working with this Orion Stadium placement is fun, she enjoys, then C is the answer. And if she says it's not always fun, it's not always fun means C is not the right answer. So the reason why has she chosen this employment agency working with Orion Stadium? So let's see.
Part 3. You will hear Holly, a student on an events management course, talking to her tutor about her work placement.
Hello, Dr. Green. I'm here to talk to you about my work placement.
Oh, yes, it's Holly, isn't it?
Yes.
So, which work placement have you chosen?
I decided to go for the Orion Stadium placement. The event I'll be managing is one where I'm helping to set up a sports competition for primary school children.
Yep, that's always a popular placement, even though it can be tougher than you think, working with children.
I know, but it's the fresh air that attracts me. Organising something indoors doesn't have the same appeal, even though it might be fun.
It's the fresh air that attracts me. That is option B, outdoors. Okay, please listen to this again.
Part 3.
What placement have you chosen?
I decided to go for the Orion Stadium placement. The event I'll be managing is one where I'm helping to set up a sports competition for primary school children.
Yep, that's always a popular placement, even though it can be tougher than you think.
It can be tougher than you think, working with children.
Working with children?
I know, but
it's not the reason, okay? She says, I know.
It's the fresh air
Tougher than you think, working with children?
I know, but it's the fresh air that attracts me.
But it's the fresh air that attracts me. So fresh air is outdoors. Right? Yeah. Now you cannot say we have the room cooler and we have fresh air inside the room also. Not like that, okay? So it's the fresh air that attracts me and that means outdoors.
Organising something indoors doesn't have the same appeal, even though it might be fun.
Organising something indoors doesn't have the same appeal, even though it is fun. But it doesn't have appeal, right? So, question number 22. Which aspect of safety does Dr. Green emphasize most? Aspect of safety. Now, she's going to work outdoors. So, which aspect of safety does Dr. Green emphasize most? Option A, ensuring children stay in the stadium. Underline, children stay in stadium. Okay, they should not go outside the stadium. Option B, rechecking equipment children will use. Just underline rechecking equipment. Rechecking equipment. Sorry, checking. And option C, removing obstacles. Okay, so which aspect of the security or safety Dr. Green emphasized most? He will say you can take care of the children that they don't go outside, but make sure there are no obstacles in the changing room. This is the most important one. Most important means Dr. Green emphasizes most. Now you have to listen to him carefully. Out of 3 options, he will discuss 2 options in a normal way. But on one thing, he's going to emphasize more, and that is your answer.
Okay, so obviously safety is going to be one of your key concerns for this event?
Yes, I've already thought about that. I'll need to make sure none of the equipment's damaged.
Well, you'll be working with schools, so the equipment will be their responsibility. However, the grounds and what goes on there will be yours.
Oh, I see. That'll include keeping everyone within the boundary once they're in their kit and on the field?
Exactly. You'll need to inspect areas like changing rooms as well, for anything someone can trip over, but your main priority will be not to lose anyone.
Right.
Your main priority will be not to lose anyone. Anyone means children. Excellent. Not to lose anyone. Your main priority. That means ensuring. Not to lose anyone means children stay in the stadium. A is the right answer. Question number 23. What does Dr. Green say about the spectators? Now they are doing some event in the stadium. There are spectators. Spectators are the viewers, people who watch something, okay, audience. So what does he say about that? They means spectators, exactly. Hard to manage. So if spectators are hard to manage, A is the right answer. Option B, make useful volunteers. Like spectators become volunteers. They will say, tell us what we can do for you. We will help you. So if spectators can become useful volunteers, B is the right answer. And if spectators shouldn't take photographs means they are not allowed. Photography is not allowed. Then it is option C. So what does he say about spectators?
I'll need staff to help with that.
And don't forget about the spectators.
I was thinking that many of them will be parents who could help run the event.
I wouldn't rely on that. They'll be more interested in filming their children than volunteering.
I'll need to make sure they don't interfere with events doing that.
And that's not always easy, especially when a proud parent's trying to get a snap of their child and you want them to move elsewhere.
Okay.
That's not easy. If a proud parent wants to film his child and you say, move from here. So what does it mean? No, they are allowed to take photos. Hard to manage. When a proud parent is taking photo and you say, move from here, it's very difficult, okay? So correct answer is A. Listen again.
I'll need staff to help with that.
And don't forget about the spectators.
I was thinking that many of them will be parents who could help run the event.
I wouldn't rely on that.
Okay, who can help us run the event means they become volunteers. And Dr. Green said, I wouldn't rely on that. So it means it is not option B.
They'll be more interested in filming their children than volunteering.
They'll be more interested in filming their children. So shouldn't take photographs. They will be interested in filming their children. It means photography, filming is allowed. Okay, so B is wrong, C is wrong. Now we come to A.
Volunteering.
I'll need to make sure they don't interfere with events doing that.
And that's not always easy, especially when a proud parent's trying to get a snap of their child and you want them to move elsewhere.
Right, proud
Okay.
parent is making a snap of their child and you want them to move. So that's not easy. That's not easy means hard. And for spectators, he used the word proud parent. Right? Okay, question number 24. What has affected the schedule in the past? Affecting the schedule means they were late. Something was delayed. So what affected their schedule in the past? Bad weather, injury, or extra time? Something affected their schedule. Bad weather means it rained and their schedule was destroyed or damaged and all that. Injury means someone was injured and they had to wait for an hour. Then it is option B. And extra time, some participants took extra time and then the schedule got disturbed.
What about the scheduling?
With sporting events, there are all sorts of things that can alter the timetable, like rain, for instance, though so far we've always been lucky with that.
Yeah, and I was thinking about what to do if someone got hurt as well. I know that last year that caused a terrible delay.
You have to be prepared for such things.
Oh, what if a match ends in a draw? Do you let the teams keep going until someone wins?
That'll be up to you. And again, you need to plan for it.
Right.
Okay, now see that the question was only in the past. And for that she said last year. Last year someone was injured and they had to wait for a year. And for bad weather, for rain, he said we've been lucky so far. Means they've never got any experience of bad weather. So correct answer is B. Just focus this.
What about the scheduling?
With sporting events, there are all... So far, we've always been lucky with that.
We've been lucky with that, with the rain actually.
Yeah, and I was thinking about what to do if someone got hurt as well. I know that last year that caused a terrible delay.
Last year that caused a terrible delay. So that is an injury that caused a terrible delay.
You have to be prepared for such things.
Okay.